Hi guys, welcome back. Time for part 5 of this Let's Play, in which we have to revisit the Cove in order to gain entrance to the fire trial, which is where we'll have to go next in order to complete the Cove. Now, just before I go any further, I will mention I actually picked up 2 subscribers today, so can't thank you guys enough, because I barely have any subscribers, at least as of this video, so I like whatever support I can get, so it's pretty cool to see that. Like you just seen there, I obtained a can of food there, which will always be there every time you visit the Cove, except for the first time where you obtain an extra life. So now I'm going to see if I can get up here, and this is the entrance to the fire trial. And yeah, I'll play the video real quick, which I can't skip. And it's gonna dump me right back to the menu slash save screen slash whatever you want to call it. I'm not gonna bother saving right now because I don't want to bother. I just loaded the file, so I don't care. I can do that in like a minute if I wanted to.
So,
alright, to the fire trial. I wouldn't want to say this is really a difficult level, but it's not necessarily the easiest. I've had easier, in other words. So, we do get use of, I think, all of the characters. We get use of Milo, Vinny, I don't know about Audrey, but I know we get use of Mole. So, that'll be his second major use in this game, aside from the previous level. Stand on these things too long, by the way, and you'll actually die. That was actually close, so... I should do that later. Not now, but... not necessarily a bad idea either if you don't care about killing him off once in a while. Actually, it won't kill him either. That'll probably just do 10 health. Okay. That was nice. Not even expected either, so... I guess I'll just do that instead of standing on one of these things. I did not know that there was a crack on there. I learned something from that. Alright. Let's try that out again. That appears to be... oh, I can kind of see the crack there. I didn't know you could fall through it exactly. I'll use this just as a checkpoint. Unless if I can be Vinny. In that case, checkpoint. Can't be anyone else. What's the point of even putting a radio there? Other than the checkpoint, I guess. But you at least have somebody else to play as. Alright, let's just get past this area. It's pretty straightforward. There's really not much to collect here at all. It's just a matter of jumping across the lava and whatnot. And let's see what I can find in here. First aid kit. And another one of these things, which I only have 4 of. Remember, there's an Atlantean letter back here in case you want it. I'll get it just because of the fact that it's literally right there. And let's try not to die this time. There we go. I didn't think the cracks in the thing were really that bad, but apparently I was able to die from that other one. Alright. Maybe Vinny. Because in case you guys don't know, I'd say he's my favorite character. His weapon is just awesome, and so is his voice, and just, like, overall he's an awesome character. Whoa, okay then. There we go. So, I tend to play as him a lot if I can. Otherwise, I'll just be stuck with Milo, I guess. I particularly like this ability of Vinny's. Always fun to watch. Let's see, I should be able to jump across... wow, really, dude? I should be able to jump across as Vinny. I don't think I need to change to anyone for this part. And he still manages to hit me. That's just great. Why would you do that to Vinny? Okay. That was close. So let's just get away from that guy before he tries to kill me. Easy enough. Oh crap. Wow, I can get a one hit off of that thing? I find that in the game like twice. Yeah, you're definitely going to want to go into this room first when you saw how it split up earlier, because you obtain a lava crystal. Which is not what you need for the Cove, but you will need it later in this level. So it's very essential that you visit this room before you head off to the other room. There it is. before you head off to the other room over here, as this is how we continue throughout the level. Alright, I'm gonna get this real quick and then kill those stupid bugs. Oh, that was easy. Then again, it's Vinny, so... of course it's gonna be. This guy will be fun to blow up. Sweet. Another antivenin. Seems like I'm finding a lot of those things. How many do I have already? I have 6 of those. I probably used like 1 at most. So, not a huge use there. Oh, that's because there's one of those there, that's why. Wow, really, dude? Okay. So, as you can see from this point of view, there's a door over there, and it actually has a panel on each side of it. We're gonna need to place the, oh, there's a letter back here, by the way. You're gonna need to place 2 of the, what's it called? The lava crystals into that at a later time. I'm just gonna activate this. So I'm not gonna visit there yet, and you're actually gonna need to be Milo when you do that, so... I'm gonna stay as Vinny and see if I can push this along. I'm probably gonna get hit again by that stupid... Yeah, there it is. I'm down to 21, that's decent enough. So I'm gonna get this over here. Wow, come on. And think about blowing this up. Oh, I got that first try, that wasn't too bad. Alright, this area is pretty straightforward, but now that I think about it, I probably should have switched back to Milo first, so I'm probably going to have to go back and do that. I usually make this mistake because I usually want to be Vinny, but it turns out you're actually going to need Milo for this area. So I'm just going to collect whatever I can and then go back to the radio, which they unfortunately do not have over here. Which makes it... Oh, I have another one of these? Which makes it slightly more difficult, because then not only do I have to deal with those things that just hit me, which they randomly fly in the air, and if they happen to hit you, it's -3 health. But I have to go back and deal with a poisonous bug, and then this guy who's randomly actually able to hit me. I'm down to 9 again. That's great. So I'm going to switch back to Milo, and just for the fun of it, I'm going to kill that bug again, because somehow it reappeared. And let's see if we can get back over here. I want to see if I can hit that stupid... Yeah, it's not worth it. Yeah, if your health is anywhere below 10, your health will stay on screen, indicating that you're running low. Just kind of an indication there. So... you know what? I'm going to actually heal him. What do I have more? Oh, I have a lot more cans of food than anything else. I'll just use one of those. That'll prevent me from getting one of the lives taken away if I were to, like, fall in the lava or something, since that's -10. Now, let's jump up here. This takes a while. Climbs very slowly, but considering what he's trying to do, I suppose it's not that slow. And eventually, when we get over here, we can obtain the other lava crystal, which is located in this box that he will eventually get towards. There. Now that I have this, I can go back the other way, which we have not yet blown up, so I have to temporarily switch back to Vinny. But Vinny will not be able to use the lava crystals, so I will have to switch back once more. I'm going to leave that bug there for a second, and get a particular character to wipe it out. That's better. Now... let's see if we can blow this up, which we can, of course. And... now, I will go over and see if I can start... I'll pull it, actually. I might have a slightly lesser chance of getting hit by that. Actually, probably not. I don't think it makes any difference, but... whatever. Huh. He didn't hit me from this direction. Alright, and try pulling it instead of pushing. Maybe you won't get hit by that thing as much. Should be just about there. Cool. Oh, he missed again. No, I'm probably gonna be kind of vulnerable now, but I gotta switch back to Milo, so... now that we're him again, we can now cross over here. Technically, you could cross over with Vinny, but he would go over to this and he'd say that he doesn't know what to do with it or whatever. So, we place these. Yeah, for some reason he stops you in the middle of it to tell you that it's locked. Okay. Now we can finally continue into the level. Now this part here, I'm going to show you guys how to get through it without getting hurt. Yeah, basically you have to push that and then go onto the other side and continue. Otherwise, you'll get hit by the fire because that's a non-stop stream of fire. I mean, if I don't care about health, I would just, like, run through it. But yeah, I have 19, so that wouldn't exactly go over well unless if I were to heal him up, which I don't feel like doing right now, so I'll keep his health where it is for now. There's another Atlantean letter, which is showing that I'm somewhat closer to the end of the level, but I still got a while to go. This guy randomly shows up over here, so you gotta be ready for that. And let's see, what's this? Another orange crystal. Haven't used these things much. Wow, really? Oh crap. Just punch it instead. Ooh, let me show you this. I'm gonna punch pure lava. Because that's realistic. Oh crap. Whoa, that was close. I'm going to first, to make sure they don't die, I'm going to use a can of food, and then I'm going to use one of these multiple antivenins that I have way too many of, and use another can of food. Now I'm going to continue to punch this guy. And kill that poisonous bug before I get any closer to it. Wow, I found another one of these. I only have 2 of those, so those are still pretty low in my inventory. Ah, I've obtained another life. And another antivenin. I'm gonna have way too many of those things before we even get past this level, chances are. Alright, let's see. This part's pretty easy. You just have to time out when you're supposed to cross this, because there's like fire and stuff, so that's pretty easy. This is slightly more difficult, but still really easy. Once again, you just time the whenever you walk, and it's easy enough. Ah, this getting across here is not exactly the easiest, but it kind of is. Now that symbol there is the Atlantean A, if I'm not mistaken. Yes, that's the Atlantean A. I'm gonna switch to someone else, actually, before I go further. Well, I don't know, I might need Milo for this now that I think about it. I think I tried this as Vinny and it failed, so I'm gonna actually have to continue being him. That's just to serve as a checkpoint, then. Which one happens to be it? Oh, this one looks like it. In which case, that randomly flies out of the lava. Now, you can do one of 2 things with this room. You can just randomly guess at all these things. Wow, a lot of stuff here. Or, you can actually go over to the platforms and see exactly what symbol you need. But, just because, I'm going to start random guessing and see if I can get anywhere. Jump away quickly if you're wrong, because this thing in the middle here, which is following your every move, will shoot balls of fire at you. So you have to be relatively careful with trying this method here. Probably this one, I'm guessing. Yeah, that's it. I think I might have caught a slight glimpse of that one, and it looked kind of like this. Let's see if that's it. Oh, maybe not. Let's try this one then. Wow, I'm not having any luck with this. What's left at this point? I have to really jump out of the way. I'm down to 4. Actually, that would kill me perfectly. It takes 4 health every time. Now I'm back to 14. I don't know what's left at this point, so... You know, of course this would happen when I'm doing the Let's Play, because normally I don't have this much difficulty with this, but I'm going to actually go take a look at the symbol that I need. Ah, that's what it looks like, huh? Right. Now I'm going to try and find something that actually looks like that. If I can happen to remember what it looks like, which I should be able to pick it out. Looks like this one. Oh, wrong button. Yep, that was it. Okay, cool. So instead of guessing and checking, you might just want to watch through my whole attempt of it there to see which ones you need so you don't get hit as much as I did. That would probably be the best method. Or you can just look at the platforms too, that also works, but I didn't quite do that. Okay. Oh, in that case I'm just going to run right through it. Because it takes a couple seconds for you to be able to take damage again. I'm back to 4, so... Another can of food can heal those burns. Let's see, another one of these things. We have a bug man over here, so I'm just gonna kill him off. Got another one of these things. That brings me to 3, I think. That's pretty good. I need those. That was easy. Still alive. Wow. Okay, maybe it wasn't easy. You serious? Okay. Another one of these things. I might want to use those. See, I'm up to 24 clear crystals, which is bringing me relatively closer to the end of the level. This guy will take 3 hits, so he's pretty easy. Orange crystal. I should try out one of those sometime soon. Alright. This next area is going to take a little bit, and I'll be visiting this area quite a few times. So there's a lot to do around here. Let's see, what's the first thing you should do? I'm gonna say the first thing you're gonna want to do... I don't know, let me take a look in this area first. I gotta remember exactly where everything is. So I'm just gonna go back here real quick, because I'm pretty sure you're gonna have to come back here later, if I'm not mistaken. Another one of these things. I can switch to Vinny from here, can't I? Cool. I'm actually gonna need him later on. Oh, crap. Alright, I'm down to 6. I have 4 of these things, I'm just gonna use one of them. Ah, this we're gonna have to come to much later. So... unless if I'm mistaken this for a different area. I'll get on it just to be sure, but... I'm pretty sure this we're gonna come to much later. Yeah, I'm gonna show you guys how this area works at a later time, because this will actually bring you to the end of the level. But if you want to get through the level quick, this is certainly the way to go. But you do miss out on some stuff, so if you don't care about collecting things, go right ahead. I'm pretty sure there's nothing that would stop you exactly. Because, I mean, this could very easily bring you towards the end of the level. But I'm gonna go back and collect some stuff, just because. You know, it may not be a 100% LP, but I still want to collect more than just, like, you know, cheap out on it and just leave already, so... I'm gonna go back and collect some things, but we'll visit this area at a later time. I'm continuing to be Vinny for one particular reason that I will show you right now. If you walk over to here, and you go back to this one here, you can actually blow this up, in which case you'll then have to switch to Milo in order to advance in the level. So there's a radio back here, I remember this now. If you jump up here, there's a radio just around the corner, in which we will... Actually, I'll stick with Vinny for one more minute because I'm gonna go back here real quick. There is some stuff here you're definitely going to want to collect, but I'm going to return here at a later time, because there will be a particular door that will open up later on. But I'm just going to collect some things real quick, just because I'm in the area. Purple crystal. There's a green crystal, pretty easily shown in here. Not tough to find, actually. But like I said, if you were to leave the level earlier, you would actually miss out on that. So... I suppose it's not exactly the easiest to find, but it's in relatively plain sight in comparison to some of the other crystals. Green crystals, for that matter. Alright, I'm gonna leave this area and come back at a later time, but for now, I'm going to go and switch back to Milo. I'm gonna have to actually switch to Mole at a later time, but for now, he's the only character who's actually gonna get me anywhere. So, back over to where I blew up that thing using Vinny. I'm now going to jump onto that, and there'll be a wall I'm going to have to climb. Hey guys, be a little careful over here. Kind of a decent jump you're going to have to make. Ninja Bear Studios, if you guys have ever seen the Let's Play of this game, I happen to be their tech producer, so obviously I've seen it, but either way, Matt definitely screwed up at that jump there the first time, and basically drowned Milo in lava. It's kind of funny, but whatever. I'm doing pretty decent here. I found another antivenom. I wouldn't be surprised if I hit 10 already on those. Yep, I already hit the limit. Any other antivenoms I find will show up like half transparent, and it'll say that you can't collect any more of these items. You can only get 10 on certain objects. In other words, anything in this layer of the backpack, you can only collect 10 of. Crystals, you can collect as many as you want. And anything else goes as usual, but these are 10 apiece. Now I'm gonna have to switch back to Vinny temporarily. You're gonna want to switch to him first because you can get his need out of the way versus like maybe Mole, for example. Wow, this guy's tough to reach here. Why am I having trouble with this stupid button? There we go. Vinny needs a little extra room than that. Now, you can use Vinny or Milo for this part, but yeah, you basically just have to drag that back. I felt like being Vinny for the purpose of that, so... Now I have to switch over... Wait, wrong way. To Mole. Brings over one of his major uses. Now, you're gonna have to be a little careful with this. You're gonna have to jump right on the side there. And it may not look like he would be able to make such a jump like this, but he actually can. I've never failed at that jump, surprisingly. Alright, so let's move on. We got a Bugman over here, as the character viewer calls it. So let's get rid of him. Well, that one's actually poisonous. Oh, I got lucky there. Ah, I suck at this. Yeah, I hate his primary weapon, by the way. It's decently powerful, but it's just really tough to aim and lock onto stuff. It's just a mess trying to coordinate his stupid rocks. So I need to get a little distance first so I can actually throw these things. Very, very tough to work with, actually, so I don't know what I'm gonna do here. Wow, I caught it close. First aid kit for you. And might as well get another anti-venom thrown in. Wow. Okay. These guys don't get anything poisonous, so I don't care how many times he hits me. Yeah, I can't really fight anyone as Mole, so generally, if I can, I will try to avoid enemies as him. For example, in the last level, it's really tough trying to fight as him. I can't do it very efficiently at all. I end up screwing up a lot. I'm looking around for any more Atlantean letters that happen to be sitting around. I'm pretty sure it's the only one, but I'm just double checking. Let's see if he can get this quick enough. He won't. Alright. Wow, I can't even aim with these things. Okay. Like I said, toughest character to fight with. Wow, really? Alright, notice this room? I now have to revisit that room. I'm down to 8, of course. Another first aid kit gone. Okay, at least that was good. Wow. I have just about all of those. Kill this thing. Possibly kill this thing. Okay, those guys I can handle while being Mole. The stupid bug guys, or the bugs, not quite as easy. Now, I'm suddenly back in this room again, which, like I stated earlier, you're going to visit this room quite a few times. So we're back here again, and we're going to need to switch back, I'm assuming, to Milo. I mean, I could try to... Oh, I should be able to be Vinny now that I think about it. Yeah, I don't think there's anything that would limit me from being Vinny for the rest of the level, actually. I should be able to finish as him. So let's see how easily that goes. Now that I'm back in here, you don't have to visit it earlier. I mean, you can just visit this as soon as you unlock this. But whatever, I just felt like getting this stuff so I can just run in here real quick and retrieve whatever's left. There he is. Cool. Cancel out his attack.
Alright, the fire.
Cool. Found the fire gem, which is of course necessary for the Cove. So now that I've acquired that, technically that would allow me to get through the Cove now. Now if you were to leave way back when I found the exit originally, you would have actually have left without the fire gem, I believe is what it's called. Fire crystal. Yeah. If you leave without the fire crystal, you won't be able to advance in the game, so that's actually extremely important. I'll throw an annotation, if I haven't already, back at that other part, because technically you're not going to want to leave without collecting all the rest of the stuff in the level. Because you need that to finish the Cove, and to move on to the rest of the game for that matter. Alright, so let's get on to the next platform. This place is very self-explanatory as soon as you understand how it works. And basically, these, if you stand on this, you'll be right back where you started, like I was earlier. But I can jump onto that other track of platforms going in the opposite direction. This is chopping out again. And let's see if I can make a successful jump. Cool. Now, this path. Oh yeah, by the way, try out the duck button. It actually works over here. One of the only times I ever actually purposely use the duck button. And it actually gets to some good use, too. It's pretty cool. Alright, let's go back into here. I'm hoping I don't have to go anywhere else in this area. Oh wait, actually, I'm gonna jump onto another platform real quick, because for those of you who are willing to try to collect everything, I think I'm missing out on one last part of this area. Yep, there's an Atlantean ladder over here. My memory actually worked. So for those of you trying to collect stuff, there's another letter. So, that's pretty cool. So far, this still seems to be a 100% LP, even though it's really not. Because trust me, there's levels like Secret Swim and stuff, I will never be able to get 100%. I really don't want to go through the level and try and get 100% either way. I mean, I'm just going to go through it once and that's that, so whatever I manage to collect, that's it. I was lucky I collected as many as I did my first run through. Okay. Actually, yeah, I did pretty good for the first time, and then I went back a second time just to collect a few more things. But I still didn't get everything in that level. So it proves it's decently difficult. And very, very lengthy. Here's the last letter. So I actually got all of them in this level as well. Now he's going to declare that the movie has been activated. That's cool. Yeah, you're going to want to time that jump right, otherwise you basically die. So, you're going to need to jump onto another platform, particularly one of these. If you don't, you go over there and you face your death. So you're going to want to go over here instead. And it will randomly go up this flow of lava somehow. And you're going to want to stop off over here, otherwise you once again go to your death. So, let's stop off here and collect whatever else I can find and bomb this guy. Brought me down to 24 health. Another one of these guys. That's the third one in the game. Really tough to find. I'm pretty sure that's his last appearance. Come on, you stupid bug, fly over here. Yeah, I dare you to. Yeah, that's right. Okay, cool. Alright. Found another one of these things. Definitely gonna be useful later. I found all of those, which grants me with another life. Let's see if I can time this right, too. I screwed up once. Oh, cool. That almost looked early. I screwed up on that before and ended up killing Vinny, and I, like, hate myself to this very day for doing that, because that's just a disgrace towards his character, trying to drown him in lava. Obviously not on purpose. That was completely by accident. But once I just did not time the jump in this level, and I ended up killing Vinny. Well, minus 10 health. It doesn't actually kill anyone, but... Yes, that was the end of the level. And now I'm able to go through the Cove, which will be an extremely quick level. So don't expect the next episode, or the next part of this Let's Play to take very long. It's going to be a very quick level. Otherwise, see you guys then.